Okay, this is my instructional video on how to replace the outer bearing or the C bearing on the diagram. So, one tricky thing I just figured out is the seal is a double seal, and it's down on this shaft. So I'm putting this back together, but so here's the outer piece, and this shaft is going to go right through it like that. Well, this double seal, this piece was stuck on that shaft, so I had to split it and pull it off. That was about the only tricky thing so far. So anyway, that seal gets pressed gently in the outer piece. The new bearing that I got today, actually the new bearing is a Machi bearing from Japan, and I got that baby at the Applied Bearing store for 13 bucks. The Kubota bearing was at the Kubota store for approximately 30. Same exact size. We measured it. So now to put that in, it just kind of gently goes in. Now if I set this down, I can tap on it a little easier. But I'm not really tapping on very hard. Alright, so that bearing, so this is my outer case that's held on by 12 bolts here, 2 lower studs, and that's where my bearing problem was. Hand me this bearing.
You're not in it, really.
That's okay. This is what had happened to my bearing, and this is what had happened to my seal, which this is the other junked half of it. But good news is the new seal from Kubota is a bit bigger. Looks like they've improved it a bit. So I have my outer shaft cleaned up on the inside. I got my new bearing in there. I got my seal in there. So this just goes together. Just a nice slick tap it together kind of a deal. So I gotta figure out how to tap that down on the shaft. Just kind of tap on each side.